Like they just get it off. Running play. That's King up the middle. Got a gain of about 3. Clock moving. 1:50 showing. Line of scrimmage just shy of the King 40-yard line. Nathaniel Guy now in the ball game at running back. And he's got the ball coming near side. Makes miss, gets out close to midfield at about the 48-yard line and has another first down, and that'll stop the clock with 1:28 showing. Tackle finally made by Alex Rodriguez.
Well, King has shown they can run the ball. They got 195 yards of rushing offense so far.
2 tight ends in the game. Running play coming near side. Gain of about 4. Clock moving. 1:12 left. Line of scrimmage now in Ray territory at the 47-yard line. Again, 2 tight ends in the game. Only 1 wide receiver. Stewart throwing deep. Got a man. This is going to be close. A lot of fighting for the football, but the defensive back had good inside position, and the ball rightfully ruled incomplete. There is no flag, at least on the interference side of this, and the pass falls incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 49 seconds left here in regulation. That was intended for Jalen Robinson. So 3rd and long 6 from the Ray 47. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Isaiah Martinez to the near side of the formation. Stewart wants to throw, throws deep. Let's see, it's being tracked. It's caught inside the 5 and into the end zone. Goes Matthew Lopez, and he takes it in to give the Mustangs the lead with 42 seconds remaining. That's a young man who had an 87-yard touchdown reception last week against Vets. Makes the play over his shoulder inside the 10, keeps his balance, gets into the end zone for what could be the difference in the game.
It could be. Let's see what happens. We do have a flag on the play after the score, so score will count.
Personal foul. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. That penalty is declined. Touchdown is good.
So it was a wonderful catch by Lopez, but how about the job the quarterback did? Ben Stewart hanging in there to deliver that ball right on the money, despite the fact he got hit late.
Yeah, I asked the question, how would Benjamin Stewart react here on what could be a game-winning drive? And we saw right there, stood in the pocket, lots of poise, threw a perfect pass, and a great catch too.
Here's the PAT down cleanly, on its way, and the officials say it's good. And with that, we've got a 7-point ball game with 42 seconds remaining. And what a throw and catch, and what a nice call by the King Mustang.
Yeah, I'd love to see that again. I know we'll look at it here in just a minute, but I want to just look at Stewart, his poise right there. Throws an absolute perfect pass to Matthew Lopez, who catches it in stride and takes it in for the score.
Lopez with a really nice job of tracking the ball. Really pretty good defense by Manuel Sterling, but it was a perfectly thrown and perfectly placed ball, and good job of keeping his balance by Lopez.
We have a high shot of this play. I'd love to see that. I'd like to see it. We got the high shot here. I'd like to see that replay.
Look at the reaction by the King offensive line.
Yeah, it just shows you that he just outran the secondary there. That's a 47-yard pass play. Ends up being a huge score. Ray will only have 42 seconds left now, but no timeouts to answer.
Can't say enough about the throw by Stewart.
Oh, it was a perfect throw. I mean, he really came through. That's the play of the game right here.
So King has fought back twice and now leads by 7 at 28-21 with 42 seconds left. And the Ray Texans are out of timeouts.
Well, Paul, this could be our second consecutive game where we see the game-winning play take place within a minute.
The final minute, right.
The final minute, yes. But let's hold on here, Ray, still with the chance. Now, King is kicking into the wind, so Ray could get pretty good field position.
And we'll be moving with the wind. Here's the kick. It's high, it hangs up a little bit, and it is fumbled. There's a scramble for the ball. That ball is loose at the 27-yard line. For the moment, it appears that Ray did get on the football, so they'll still have a chance with 38 seconds left.
Yeah, Nathaniel Guy comes up with a loose pigskin there. So 38 seconds, so 4 seconds run off the clock on the kickoff. Well, we've seen that Ray can't move the ball with the passing game. So let's see if they can get something done here in the final 38 seconds.
Well, they're going to be looking at a lot of guys in coverage.
They do have the win, so if they have to try a long field goal, at least they're going the right direction.
That is true. So we have only a 3-man defense in front for the Mustangs, and safeties about 18 yards off the ball. Line of scrimmage is the 27.
There's that wind we were talking about. Been blowing around 25 miles an hour tonight.
What a fun Thursday night football game this has been, and the fun is not over yet. Still plenty of suspense.
We have a delay game on the offense. After the kickoff, they have 40 seconds to get them out. Okay. We have delay game on the offense.
You don't see that call.
Delay game on the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Very rare and just horrible time for that to happen. For Ray, anyway.
Yeah, moves it back to the 22. King with a 3-man defense in front, and they played 3 safeties back at the 40-yard line.
I think they.
So they got 8 men in coverage.
Coach Charlton wants an explanation here because they're out of timeout, so he wants a full explanation here. I remember last time I've seen that call.
Yeah, well, here's the situation where it wasn't a delay of game because the play clock expired. It was failure to get your unit on the field in the 40 seconds allocated to do that.
And a lot of people probably, a typical fan probably doesn't know that rule exists. Well, a horrible time for that to be called. If it happens, it happens. You have to call it. It's a bad timing for Ray.
First down officially from the 23. Vasquez to the near side. Throws. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Facettic, can't quite come up with it at about the 30-yard line. That does stop the clock with 33 seconds left. Second down after the incompletion, but more important is the 78 yards that stand between the Texans and the goal line. Vasquez throws far side over the head of the intended receiver, but we do have a late flag at the 35-yard line. And that flag did come in pretty late.
Ineligible receiver number 77. Ineligible receiver number 77. Downfield. Penalty decline. Third down.
So they lose the down. They spin the down. The lineman downfield was the right tackle, Jason Lanhel. 29 seconds showing. 3rd and 14. 2 receivers to either side. Vasquez over the middle. It's complete. It's not going to get the first down, and the clock for now is going to continue to run with 20 seconds showing. Ray quickly to the line of scrimmage. They're down pretty much to their last chance or couple of chances. Vasquez to the near side now. Throws it in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Dan Casares. That stops the clock with 8 seconds left. And because that was a 4th down play, the ball goes over, and all we have is 1 kneel down remaining. And with that, the previously winless King Mustangs are going to come away with a critical win that really gives them hope for the rest of the season and keeps their playoff aspirations alive.
Well, that's an excited football team over there on that sideline. You know it's going to be a fun weekend for these guys.
Look at this. Are these some happy King Mustangs? They'll come to the line of scrimmage. They'll get in the victory formation. Their quarterback will take the snap, take a knee, and this one will be over. That's the end of the ball game. The King Mustangs fighting back time and time again, come back to win this one 28-21. Their first victory of the year. They're 1-3. Ray falls to 2-2. What a hard-fought football game this was, and just can't say enough about the composure displayed by the King Mustangs, and particularly the effort by their defense. Because going into this game, Alan, they were giving up an average of right at 50 points a game.
Oh, I know.
They played really well tonight.
They really did. I'd love to get Coach Hesseltine's reaction if we have time. I'm not sure if we can get him, but I think we're going to try to get out there and get his reaction. But yeah, this is a season saver victory for the King Mustangs tonight.
And it's got to be a bitter pill for the Ray Texans because they took an early lead. If you recall, they scored on the opening drive of the ball game. They successfully executed an onside kick. Things were really going their way. And the way things had gone for King this year, you kind of expected them to think, oh, here we go again. But quite the contrary. They displayed all kinds of mental toughness, and they come back to win this ball game 28-21.
And again, King gets that long touchdown pass, 42 seconds left in the ball game. Benjamin Stewart, 47 yards to Matthew Lopez for the game winner.
These two head coaches are good friends.
They really are, yeah.
We're hoping that we can go down live to Nikila Pradier alongside winning coach Eddie Hesseltine. So we'll keep it right here and let Nikila do her thing. And here is that touchdown. And again, I can't say enough about the throw by Stewart. Hung in there, threw a strike, and actually took a late hit that drew a roughing the passer penalty. And Matthew Lopez, not only with the great catch, but great balance inside the 10-yard line to get into the end zone for what proved to be the winning touchdown.
Lopez has come up with some really big catches in this football season, and that will obviously be his biggest one so far. And Stewart shows, again, a lot of poise. He knew, and 3 guys hit him. All right, we got Nikila, I believe, now, huh?
Nikila with the winning coach.
Yeah, Paul and Allen, we are here with Coach Hesseltine. So, Coach, we saw a lot of your ground game be effective during the game, but ultimately it was a pass play that got you the win. We saw big play capability from Matthew Lopez last week. Talk about the play call and getting the win on that exciting play.
You know, it was 3rd and long. We really didn't have any other choice. We went to him. He's a great athlete, very fast, great hands, and he hauled it in, and that was a great job. So proud of the team, their resiliency. Hats off to Ray. They gave us all we had, and we're just glad to get that victory.
Yeah, we talked about we talked with you about this earlier this week, and again tonight. You win now your district opener, well, your second district game. It means so much in terms of the rest of the season and your playoff hopes. What does this do for the morale of your team?
Our team has to know we're 1-1. I mean, it's not anything to do with what we did before. We're 1-1 in the district, and we go play a tough Moody team next Friday for homecoming, and we'll get after them.
All right. Well, congratulations, Coach Heseltine. And we thank Coach Charlton as well for the hospitality today. Paul and Alan, we'll toss it back to you.
I guarantee he's a lot more excited than the way he's coming across right now. He's going to go in the locker room. He's going to jump up and touch the ceiling, I guarantee you. That 47-yard pass play from Benjamin Stewart to Matthew Lopez is already our leading candidate for our play of the week. I guarantee you that will be a top 3. It'll be very interesting to see what plays we see come tomorrow night to see if any of those plays equal what we saw tonight.
So the King Mustangs with some true grit as they kind of resurrect their season. They get their first win of the year, 28-21. They're 1-3. Ray falls to 2-2 on what was a really well played and highly competitive football game.
I just want to say real quick, Benjamin Stewart, with that game tonight passing, he wound up passing for almost 100 yards, and the biggest one was that last one right there.
What a throw and what a catch. So again, our final score tonight, King rallies to beat Ray 28-21. Our next football telecast is set for Thursday night, October 3rd. That's 2 weeks from tonight, as the Flower Bluff Hornets take on the Moody Trojans right here at Buck Stadium. Broadcast time 7 p.m. right here on the CW. Thank you again so much for watching. So for my partners, Alan Harwell and Michaela Pradier, and for the rest of our wonderful Chris Six football crew, I'm Paul Alexander, wishing you a good night from Buck Stadium.
Presentation of Chris 6 News and is proudly brought to you by these sponsors.
Yeah, I asked him. He said that he thought it was about